Alright, so you can see is I set up the back at 6 volts. That's what the maximum volt that my servo can take. And the speed control set up for crawler reverse. And the rest, like you saw there, 60% drag brake. I might have to go back in there and adjust that, but for now it's perfect. So now let's go to the working station and solder all this up.
Hey Commander, can you unplug me? Just for a minute, I need some privacy. Headset off and stretch your neck out. Down the rocks to her head's safe house. Yeah, I remember it all. Bleeding, shut out my calls. The air was so dusty, her armor getting rusty. She found thoughts she never had. Her young ones were just as bad. You really bad. Tornado hot, feel like a lady. Moving through the pothole, rugged waiting. I can't believe that you lied. You know where to find me. And get the feelings in. I really thought it cost me. Drops in her goggles aren't of love. And something's really wrong and it feels awful. And even though her body's back to normal, she once was a villain and it's hiding in her soul. I don't wanna know what she did. She's not who I am. At least that's what I thought. Now I'm second guessing. I can't put my gun down. My suit's getting heavy. Something wants to be released. Something dark inside me. Dark familiarity. Something dark inside of me. Dark familiarity. Something dark inside of me. Dark familiarity. Something dark inside of me. Dark familiarity. She opened her eyes and watched the ruins. Thought of the life that I love to lose. She shook out her lenses, they want her back soon. The moments alone becoming scarce and few. Sure she can fight, but she's getting vision. These are unspeakable and personally big. She couldn't lose her breath to the ghost like this. You rescued her once, now it's your turn to save him. I can't believe that you lied, you know where to find me.
Alright, so you saw what I did for the back. It's really easy to install. You have a negative and a positive wire which goes onto your plug for your battery input. You just need to put the positive on the positive and the negative on the negative. I could not put shrink tubing over this because of the way it's set up, but I do have a Plastidip spray, which I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be spraying my Beck to make it waterproof. Shrink tube over this. Actually you have positive, center, and neutral, I call it, for the brushless setup. I just put a shrink tube over that to clean it up a bit, and I'll probably tie wrap it on there. I'm hesitating on cutting down the plug here and soldering the negative and the positive together just to clean it up so it turns on when I plug it in, because if water gets into my off and on switch, it might fuck up the speed control. So that's about it. And a little shrink tube here over the positive, which you do have to remove the plug that goes to the receiver from your ESC speed control. You have to remove the positive, which is usually the red wire in the middle. So that's about it. Sums it up. And tomorrow I'll probably do some Plastidip spraying there and clean this all up, get it ready, and install it on the truck. And then we'll be waiting for my controller, which is in the mail right now. Should have it by tomorrow or Wednesday. And the receiver also I'm gonna have to treat with Plastidip, but I bought leads, and I'll show you guys how to properly do it all. So peace out. Thanks for following me. If you like what you see, subscribe, rate, thumbs up, do what you got to do. If you don't like what you see, you can even give me a thumbs down and a comment on what you don't like. So do what you got to do, peeps. Peace out. So finally, I think I'm going to try some Plastidip, see how it works. So I set up the plug there so nothing gets on the contacts of the Dean plug. So I taped it up. And I have the Beck too I also have to do. So I'm going to set up the GoPro and the suction cup tripod thingy here, and let's give it a go. Alright peeps, I'm not going to film the whole process, but you get the general idea. I mean, it's probably going to take a whole day. Right now it's like 10:16. This is probably my last coat for tonight. I'm just going to let it dry, but it's probably going to take a whole day, and I'm going to get the fan out of my room to help it dry. But I'm going to have to put like maybe 5 coats. Make sure it gets in the crevices good, because water will if I don't. And that's it. This is the product I'm using. Plastidip. 20 bucks a can, and it seals it watertight if you do it right. So I'll probably show you the aftermath of my work, what it looks like completely sealed, but it looks like it's doing a good job. So more cool shit tomorrow. Peace out, have a good night.